Welcome to orientation. My name is Janelle Wallace. This video is presented by the Oregon Department of Human Services and serves as the orientation for prospective foster parents and relative caregivers. The orientation will be delivered in 5 sections that will cover what is foster care, how to become certified, navigating the system, the foster parent's role, and other important information to know. Next, my co-trainer will discuss what is the purpose of orientation.
Hi, my name is Catherine Lewis Anthony, and this orientation is designed to help prospective foster families and relative caregivers become familiar with the rules and guidelines for becoming a certified foster parent in the state of Oregon. By the end of this orientation, you should understand the process for becoming fully certified as a foster parent or a relative caregiver. Be provided information about the case planning and dependency court process. Have clarification about your role as a foster parent and as part of the child welfare team, and have answers to frequently asked questions.
Part 1, Introduction to Foster Care. DHS's mission is to help Oregonians in their own communities achieve well-being and independence through opportunity that protect, empower, respect choice, and preserve dignity. What is foster care? Foster care is a full-time substitute care for children or young adults who are not able to safely live with their current family. Foster home is a temporary placement for children or a young adult who are in the custody of the state. Children come into foster care through no fault of their own. Foster care is meant to be a temporary, and the primary goal for children that are in care is to reunite with their family. Foster parents are expected to assist with the reunification process. Reunification is much more likely to occur with the support of the child's current placement. What is the goal of foster care? The goal is to return children home to their parents whenever we can do so safely, or establish another permanent arrangement. Your role includes working with the caseworker and the child's family so that the child can return home safely when this is appropriate. The state has legal custody, legal guardianship over these children and are fully responsible for their safety and well-being. Oregon has a strong policy and procedures that are related to relative placements. They are prioritized. Relatives are preferred both in foster and adoptive placement selections. Relatives complete the same assessment and training process as a non-relative, though relatives may be provisionally certified for up to 6 months before the certification assessment is completed. However, again, they have to complete the same training and the same assessment as a non-relative does. So what might make you a good foster family? If you're patient and you have a sense of humor, if you are compassionate and open-minded and reaching out to others just comes naturally to you, you know the importance of being part of a family and you're team-oriented. Your entire family is committed to this challenge of parenting a child who has experienced child abuse. You want to make a difference in a child's life. You have room for a child in your heart and in your home. If you look at the side picture here, we have babies, just cute babies. Hopefully they made you smile, and hopefully you smiled today. So some general expectations of foster parents. One is to treat the child in your home as if they are your family. Also to understand that this child is in your home on a temporary basis. Be an advocate for the child in your home. Follow the case plan that was created by DHS. Also support family visits and contact. Help the child cope with separation from his or her home. Sometimes they have lost their friends, also their animals. Ensure the child receives all the necessary medical and dental care that is needed. It's really important to communicate with the caseworker about the child and to do this on a regular basis. So what is important to know about children that come into care? They are like other children, each with their own personalities, abilities, interests, and potentials. They come from many backgrounds, cultures, and families. Many children who need foster care have been hurt from child abuse. They are children who have a higher need related to their experience, including the grief and loss of being taken away from their family. They love their parents. They want to go home. The length of time a child is in care is unknown. However, it is temporary with the goal of reunification to the parent. So what can I expect when accepting a placement? Children placed in your home may come with very limited information. You can count on the following items to be provided to you at the time of placement or shortly after. A medical card. All Oregon foster children come with medical coverage through the Oregon Health Department, also known as OHP. Placement information. All known information about the child and their needs will be shared. This includes the reason for placement in foster care, placement history, historical or current behavioral information, any medical needs, any current medications, any school information, the visitation schedule, if there's one currently, important family connections, as well as social and cultural connections. Clothing vouchers. If the child enters foster care without adequate clothing, or the child's clothing is not fitting them correctly or not weather appropriate, a clothing voucher may be issued to help obtain those basic clothing needs for this child. You'll also be notified of court notices, information about the date, time, and location of the next upcoming court hearing. This wraps up part 1.